Good morning. How is everyone? As you can see, I took my extensions out. Hair grew pretty fast in a year, didn't it? I think it was like, I had to think out an A-line, but I think it was like short. So, welcome. If you're watching this live, please say good morning. And if you're watching the replay, which means you don't see that live button up there, then please say hi as well. I would love to come back and thank you. And again, as always, if you find value in this and you want to share it, that is always appreciated. That is a way that I can expand my business, get into other people's news feeds, and it does great things. So, let's get to it. We have finally launched our brand new pressed powder and loose powder. And I have the loose powder in my hands right now. It looks like the pressed powder is going to be coming later this week, or maybe Monday, 29th, whenever the 29th is. Good morning, Anne. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? So we are going to use the loose powder, and I'm going to show you how you can build it and give you that very light finish, but still be amazing. Okay, so we're always going to start. I always start with my setting spray. I like to put that on first. It gives kind of this. It just really, I've noticed it really helps when you're doing this in layers that your product is going to stay all day long. So I spray it first, and then I spray it at the end also. Okay, so next I'm going to go, hi Jennifer, straight into primer. Always want a primer. Also with your loose foundation, it's really going to give, the primer is really going to give it something to stick to. Hi Sarah, good morning everyone. So I start with my primer kind of in the middle of my face, because that's where you're going to need it the most, and then work your way out. Okay. So I used an eye primer on my eyes when I did my eyes already. But then this is a little bit different. The eye primer is a little bit tackier. So it really gives like your eye makeup something to stick to. But this face primer fills in larger pores. It fills in fine lines. Good morning, everyone. It really gives your makeup something to stick to. So the difference that I'm going to do now with the primer and my foundation, usually I let that primer sit for a good like 2 to 3 minutes before I go into my foundation. But I am going to go ahead and start right now, because we're going to be using the powder foundation. I really want it to stick to that primer. Okay, so this new packaging, I love. Look at this, it has the embossing on it. Hi Stephanie, good morning. And so when you open it up, it's like this, a lid in it. So if you're out traveling, if you're throwing it in your purse, if you're, backpack, whatever, it's not going to fall out and get everywhere. Hi Noelle, good morning. And then when you open it up, it has this mesh. This is a mesh little holder, so that it also holds that product in. It allows you to get it onto your brush without it going everywhere. Okay, isn't that amazing? I love it. I'm like in love with that packaging. Okay, so now I'm going to use my my powder concealer brush. That's the name of this one. I really like it because it has multiple uses in one brush. So obviously if you're traveling, it's a lot easier to bring one brush than two. Okay, so now I'm just going to tap this on. The thing with our powders is they're coming out with new shades, which is pretty awesome. This particular one has a little bit of a pink undertone, and it's a mixture. So if you guys have been following me on my the liquid foundation, then I mix Scarlet and Taffeta together to get my perfect shade. Well, we're starting to come out with these in-between shades, and that's what this is. So this is kind of a mix between Scarlet and Taffeta, so we're kind of like, we're getting in. Hi, Roxanne. We're getting to be able to fit easier with multiple skin tones. I love it. So look how this is I'm just tapping and then kind of brushing. Now this is the first time. I mean, I got it last night. I got it yesterday in the mail, and I tried it last night at like 10 o'clock just to see how amazing it was. So this is the first time I'm using it during the day. But look at that coverage. And so this is just powder. That's all it is. Super lightweight. It doesn't feel like anything is on my face. It's not drying. It's not, sometimes a powder foundation can absorb so much oils that your face actually feels dry with it. I'm not feeling that right now at all. And you can just keep tapping it on. Now, you guys might have seen that I posted a video in my Magic Makeup group. If you're not in that Magic Makeup group, let me know, because there's always special things going on in there. Those are my VIP ladies. Stuff that I can't do publicly, I like to do in that group. So let me know if you'd like an invite. I don't post a lot. But you definitely want to get notifications, because when I do post, it's always something really good. So anyways, I did a video in there with a girl who has cystic acne and rosacea. And it really shows she just keeps building on top, and it really just ends up smoothing everything out. It was a pretty awesome video to show how buildable this product is. So that is my foundation. Isn't that great? How easy was that? And it's just powder. I'm going to go ahead and add some definition back into my face. I'm going to use my bronzer. And you come in under your cheekbone. You start at the top of your top of your ear. And then you go to about where your eye ends. And that is just going to add some definition into your face. Now, if you saw my picture that I did last Saturday, I just did bronzer on one half of my face, and it really shows how it can just thin you out. It gives you definition in your face, and you're able to see those cheekbones. By using the bronzer, you're adding definition, and you're adding what appears to be shadows. And so the shadows will create the illusion that maybe it's like a sunken in area. So you sunk in like right here, then it's going to thin that out. And if you add bronzer up here, it's really going to make your forehead a little bit smaller. So if you already have a small forehead, you're not going to want to apply bronzer up there. But if you have a larger forehead, then if you apply a little bit bronzer, then it's going to kind of shrink that look of the forehead. And then if you come in here under your chin, you're creating a shadow, and it really helps define that chin, and it makes it look like you have like a solid, like thin chin, right? Not a double chin. So let's just blend this out a little bit more. I love bronzer. Bronzer has become one of my must-have products. Like sometimes I will just put on like foundation, and I have, hi Brooke, hi Hillary, and then you just have to, I have to put bronzer on to define that face. Otherwise, when you put foundation on, it's just like one solid color everywhere. So look right now, you guys can tell that I put the bronzer on this side of my face, and it absolutely makes it look more defined. This one just looks like nice and round. So this makes me look thinner. So that's another benefit to doing the bronzer. Okay, so a good way to remember about your bronzer is it's a 3 and an E is what you're gonna do. Okay, so a 3 and an E. It's a really good way to remember. And then you can throw some blush on if you would like. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't think blush is mandatory. So you guys, I just got my, hi Grace, I just got my hair done last night, so you can see, I haven't washed it yet. You can see that I've got like some dye spots. I always laugh. Hello, hello. I like to leave, when I get my hair dyed, I like to leave it for a day or two without washing it. I think it helps set the color. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I seem to think. Where is my blush? Okay. So I'm using Scandalous today. Super pretty. So these blushers are going to last you like 10 years. I'm serious. They last forever. They're highly, highly pigmented, and you use very little. I have, I've been with the company for 4 years, and I've only ever bought one set of blushes. I've never had to replace any of them. And these are ones that I use on clients as well. Okay. So highly, highly pigmented, gonna last you forever. All right. Thank you, Grace, for sharing it. I just got the notification. Let me add some lip gloss on. What is this? I think this is Luxe. Very nude lip gloss. My go-to. I love Luxe. Just to add a little bit in. Let's come down. I'm going to take some of that pressed powder and come down my neck just a little bit to blend it in. Oh, you know what I forgot to do with my bronzer? So I always grab my blending brush, for like your eyes. And I think I used it on my makeup, so I'm gonna, and then I grab some of that bronzer and I just kind of come down here. Define that nose. My nose, I kind of feel like flares out a little bit more than I would appreciate. So that's why I come down like this on the flare part, and it kind of reduces the size of that. And then this defines it, makes it more look thinner by coming down the bridge like that. Right? Oh, another trick. Come in under here, and it looks like you're creating a shadow under your lip, and it makes your lip look plumper. Right? Right? Because you kind of created a little shadow. And there you go. And that is my summertime lightweight look. Absolutely love it. This has been my go-to look for a while now. I'm loving the duet. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys this every single day because this is going to be gone. This is not a product that is staying in our line. So whatever has been made, and this is it. So I have been using it daily as my eyeshadow. I absolutely love it. It blends so well together. So I'm using, thank you, Grace. I'm using this from, I put it from lash to brow, and then I just kind of mix that one in. And I'm telling you, there's something about this product that just blends. Like I have to do hardly any effort at all. And it just like goes on perfectly. I mean, I feel like I'm a professional when I use this product because it's just like, bam. And you can build on it. You can, so it's pretty light right now. Obviously you can tell, but I'm going to work, but you can just build on it and keep adding more, right in that area. I kind of come down here, just kind of blend it a little bit. The other day I got my Deluxe brush wet with some rose water, and then got it on the product and then put it right there and made it like a little bit bolder, a bolder light color, to make it kind of stand out a little bit more. But again, it's going to be gone. Look how it just blended. I just love that. It's like such a great look. I hope you guys have a fabulous Thursday. If you are following along with my post last night, I wasn't going to go to the concert with my husband tonight. I'm not a big Depeche Mode fan, and I had things that I had to do that I had to take care of today, but he was able to get those things covered by other people, so now I have no excuse. So I'm going to the concert with him tonight. So your dog interrupted. What was the last product? Was it the duet? Was it this one? Did you see this one, Roxanne, that I was just kind of talking about on my eyes? Oh, you know what I haven't done? You got to set it with the setting spray. So I got it all done. Now usually, so when I use the setting spray first, I usually just do about 2 squirts. But when I do the final one, I kind of do a lot more. So that was like 4. And I can feel it. You can feel it when it gets wet on your face. You can see, I mean, you can feel where it went. And then I usually try to do one more across my eyes. Now, if you've noticed, just by doing that, it brightened all the makeup up on my face already. It brings it out. So that's what the setting spray, not only does it, help set all that product on your face, but it also brightens it up. I absolutely can tell, like in my cheek area and my eyes, that it just brightened all of that product up. So Roxanne, what I was saying about the Duet is it is not staying with us. It is a temporary product. So what is made is what we have. And this particular color, there's 5 different shades, but this particular color I have been wearing almost every day. And there's just something about the way that it blends is just so amazing. It makes me feel like a professional. Like it just goes together so well. Like look at that. And you can build on it. So this is, a light day look, but you can add more of that brown. And I was talking about how I got my brush wet with rose water, the deluxe brush, and I got that light color. And I tapped it on there, like in this area the other day, and it really made that light color stand out and be more vivid. So that's a way that you can build on this product. And again, it's just 2 shades, so that's different than getting, one of the palettes. Like getting the palette and then you're blending, 4 colors together to get this amazing look. Where this one, it was just 2 colors and it was done in a minute, literally. So that's another reason why I have been living on this one. I'm about to go buy another one to make sure that I have it because I don't really know how long it's going to last. I can't tell, sometimes... you can't tell how much product is in there. So I'm afraid all the time that I'm going to hit the bottom. So I'm going to go buy another one. The palettes are really pretty too, Roxanne. You're right. I hope you guys have a fabulous Thursday and we will see you later. Bye.